Hi guys, Ameya here and welcome to Want to Learn Programming. This is the 14th video in the series Basics of C Programming. In this video, we will look at the nested if statement and the ternary operator. So let's start with the nested if statement. Nested if statement is when the if statement is used inside another block of statements. The statement may be a if statement, else statement, or else if statement. So to make more sense of it, let's look at the syntax. This is one example wherein the if statement is used as a block of statement of another if statement. So if condition 1 block of statements 1, then we write another if statement inside the first if condition 2 block of statements 2 else block of statements 3. So if the first condition passes, then the compiler goes to the second condition, executes block of statements 1 and then goes to the second condition. If the second condition is true, then it prints block of statements 2. If the condition 2 is false, then it goes back to the compile next statement. If the condition 1 was false, then it jumps all these statements and directly goes to the else statements, that is block of statements 3. Please note that this is one example. This if condition can be used inside another if, another else, or another else if. And it's just not if. Even if else and if else if ladders can be used inside other if, other else, and other else if statements also. So let's look at the flow diagram for this syntax or this example. First, we check if the first condition is true or false. If the first condition is true, then it executes block of statements 1. Next, it goes to the second condition. If the second condition is true, then it executes block of statements 2 and then continues with the rest of the program, jumping this else block. If second condition is false, then it does not execute statements 2 and then continues with the rest of the code after this else. If condition 1 is itself false, then it goes to the else block and executes statement 3 and then continues with the rest of the program. So let's look at a sample program which we'll be using. In this sample program, it is a variation of this syntax what we have seen. So let's try a sample program to check if the number is positive. If the number is positive, then check if it is odd or even positive. So we start with the header files, that is hash include stdio.h and hash include stdlib.h. Next, we write int main and the two flower braces. Next, we declare a variable a and ask the user to enter a number. Next, using scanf, we ask the user to enter number, receive that number, and store it in variable a. Now, to check if the number is positive, we will first use a if block. If a is greater than 0. If a is greater than 0, first we will have to print that the number is positive. After printing this statement, we will have to check if it is odd or even. So to check that, first we write the if statement saying if a mod 2 is equal to 1, then printf that this is a odd number. Else, if this is not an odd number, then we check if it is an even number. So the program does not specify if we should print anything if the number is not positive. So the outer if does not have an else block. So we have met all the requirements for the program. So we write a return 0. So as usual, I recommend that you use this sample program, write in code blocks and then check if the program is working fine or not. If you have any doubts regarding that, you can comment in the comment section below. Ternary operator is one of the operators in C. The ternary operator is used for basic conditional expressions. It is also called as the question mark colon operator. So let's look at the syntax of this ternary operator. A question mark B colon C. As it is the ternary operator, it has three operands. So let's look at how this is done. If condition A is true, then statement B is executed. If condition A is false, then statement C is executed. So B and C can be block of statements or they can be another condition. So we will look at one example to execute this ternary operator and find out how it is executed. So let's try the sample program to check if the number is positive or not positive. First, we use the header files, that is hash include stdio.h and hash include stdlib.h. Next, we write the int main and followed by the flower braces. So next, we have to declare a variable a and we ask to make the program more user friendly, the user to enter a number. Next, using the scanf statement, we receive the number from the user and store it in variable a. Now let's look at how the entire if else condition can be written in one line of code using the ternary operator. A greater than 0 question mark. This is like saying if a is greater than 0, if this condition is satisfied, then it will move to the B block, that is after the question mark before the colon. Printf positive. If a is greater than 0 is false, then it will go to the C block, that is printf not positive. So this is a question mark B colon C. That is if A is executing correct, that is if it is true, then print the B block or go to the C block. So let's look at some practice questions which you can do in code blocks to learn more about the nested if statements and the ternary operator. As usual, the link in the description will provide you the answers after 7 days or so that you can get enough time to write these programs. So, if you like this video, click on like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. In the next video, we will look at what the switch statement is. Thank you.